Hi guys, it's the end of April, so I'm kind of time stamping this in the video so you know just how long it takes me to film, upload, edit, all that crap. Uploading is the biggest bitch in the world because for whatever reason it literally takes like days for YouTube to upload like a 10-minute video of mine. I don't know what the tricks are that the professional YouTubers use, but I don't use them. I'm unaware. So if you want to share with me your how to condense a video and upload it in like an hour tip, I would deeply appreciate it. But the point of this video is to do my skincare routine. I'm finally going to film and show you guys my skincare routine. I have figured it out. It's pretty intense. Like, it's easy for me because I do it every day, but it's not like a two-step or anything. I'm also not 19, so that kind of helps. You know, I've got some stuff going on, life experience I'm trying to not show on my face. So yeah, so without further ado, I'm just gonna kind of dive right in because it is kind of intense, and I'm also not gonna go into like, you know, doing it detail. Like, I'm not gonna physically wash my face or anything. I'll just kind of talk to you about each thing. A little bit of background first and foremost. I have, just about my skin, I have combo to oily, much more oily than I am dry, textured, I get sun, so I have some sun damage skin with like, I have like blonde girl skin. I have like, you know, some redness, freckling. I don't necessarily have hyperpigmentation. I have large pores. I have texture. Texture is like my big thing. I just kind of inevitably always have some texture. So my skincare routine really hones in on acne, texture, and radiance. I find that radiance products tend to help texture and retexturizing. So that's always a plus. But yeah, I'm going to kind of explain to you what I do and why I do it and why I love it. And every single product that I'm going to talk to you about today, I love. Like, this is in my routine. There's only like two things that kind of swap out, and I'll tell you that when I get there. So the first thing I do, I'm going to start at night, and then I'll do my morning routine because nighttime is a little bit more intense. So at night, I take my makeup off. I take my makeup off with the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. It looks like this. I love this stuff. I just do 1 to 2 pumps in my hand, and then I work it into my face, massaging it, and then I'll go in with either the Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder, which looks like that. This is like a small guy. Tatcha gave it to me at Sephora. And then, or I'll go in with the Nude Detox Brightening Fizzy Powder Wash, which looks like that. I genuinely love both of them. They're phenomenal. I like this adding an exfoliating powder to your cleanser as opposed to an actual just exfoliant. Sephora did a thing back in January that was like all about the Great Cleanse, and there was this huge animation about it. We had like so much product education. It was really great for me specifically because my skin reacts phenomenally to exfoliating powders built into my cleanser. It really does help me. So I am 100% converted to it. If you want a more traditional exfoliant, my favorite one is by Somerville. It's called Exfoliate. That's hands down my favorite. It has a pumpkin enzyme in it that's really nice. It's a great, makes your skin feel like glass. Like, it's beautiful. But yeah, so this guy or this guy, either one. Tatcha is beautiful. It's a Japanese brand. It was founded off of the geisha beauty ritual. It's the only brand to have ever been able to get the beauty rituals of the geisha, so it's kind of really unique and interesting in that respect. If you follow Asian skincare trends at all, they're typically at the forefront in terms of technology. I know specifically Korea is about 12 years ahead of us in terms of their skincare technology, so it's always good to kind of keep an eye on that kind of stuff, especially if you're, you know, concerned about hyperpigmentation or aging and that kind of thing. So just a little tip for you. So after I take my makeup off, I wash my face. I either wash my face with the Sunday Riley Ceramic Slip Clay Cleanser. You're going to notice I'm a big fan of clay. Looks like this guy. I love this. This stuff is fantastic. It says it minimizes pores and detoxifies for clear porcelain skin. It definitely does, and it's very gentle at the same time, so it's going to help, you know, obviously clean your skin and help with your pores and everything, but it's not going to strip your skin. You're not going to feel tight. You just feel really good. If you're oily, if your skin feels tight after you cleanse, you're probably going to have more oil because your skin's having to like balance itself out, and you don't want that. So if I'm not using the Sunday Riley, I use the Glamglow Super Cleanse. This is the daily treatment cleanser. This is the white one. It's the it's kind of like the acne one. I love this. I probably go, if I had to like percentage use, 60-40. 60 this because it's more normal, like every day. 40 this because it really does pull everything out of your pores. So I don't want to do it too much for me because I've really kind of balanced my skin and I don't necessarily need that every day. But if I do notice congestion, if it's been a long week, if I had a lot of makeup on that day, like if I've been at Sephora and I've had like, you know, 10 hours of full face, you know, I want to take that off at night. But yeah, I love this. It's it makes your skin feel so supple when you're done with it. It's great. It's seriously, Glamglow is worth every dollar. Okay, so after that, I tone my face. My favorite face toner is by Henriksen. It's the Grease Relief Face Tonic. It is non-drying antiseptic toner, minimizes the appearance of pores and breakouts. You'll notice a trend with me, pores, breakouts, and pore minimization. I have very large pores, like right in here, and it's just like my battle in life to fix them. So yeah, I've probably gone through 4 bottles of this, slap it on my face. I don't use cotton. I just slap it on and I run it down my neck. The next thing I use is by Caudalie. It's the Premier Cru L'Elixir. I know I sound like a snob, but I actually kind of speak French, so I'm going to say it correctly. I love Caudalie. I love Caudalie. I love Caudalie. Their entire approach to skin is based off of grapes, so it's based off the polyphenols, and it's the resveratrol. So it's found either in the grape stem or in the leaf. It's the skins, like they just, it's like if a vineyard decided to make skincare. Like it's just phenomenal. There's so much research behind it. The Premier Cru line specifically is like their higher ends line. It's much more anti-aging. It's I just call it liquid gold. It's like $100 for this bottle, but swear to God, I will never ever be without it. It just, the thing that I kind of say to people is if you are a picker, if you're somebody who really gets like you like to get into your pores, you like to just pull that shit out of your face, and you really need something to balance and to nourish and just to kind of restore and replenish and just kind of hit the reset button on your skin. That's what this does. I'm serious. Like, that's what this does. It's I can beat the shit out of my skin at night. I can sit there with tweezers and like go at my pores and just get it all out, which is not good, but it's something that I do because I have texture and pore issues and I do want to get stuff out that I, you know, needs a helping hand. This makes sure that when I wake up in the morning, my skin still looks beautiful. My skin looks beautiful. It looks glowy. It looks radiant. It looks just pretty. And I owe it to this. This stuff is worth every cent. The next comes in a little dropper. Use 2 to 3 drops. Like, that's it. Okay, so after that, I do my acne treatment, which is the Kate Somerville Anti-Bac Acne Clearing Lotion. This is my favorite. It's 5% benzoyl peroxide, and it's a smaller molecule of benzoyl peroxide. So what it does is it gets further into your pore, and because there's less benzoyl peroxide than like a typical drugstore, like 10%, it's not going to irritate your skin as much. So if you have, you know, redness, or if you're noticing like some dryness attached to your use of like a traditional, you know, topical treatment, maybe give that a go, because I really love it and it really has worked, and it's just, I use it all over. It's beautiful. Ugh, in love. So the last thing I do is I moisturize. Now at night, I use kind of whatever I've been given by Sephora. I was using the Renewed Hope in a Jar by Philosophy. I really do like this. It's really nice. I'm completely out of it. This is actually going to be in empties. And it's beautiful. Like, I really like it. If you're in the market for a moisturizer and you just kind of have like my type of skin, it's really good for nighttime. What I'm using now, because it was given to me, was the Caudalie, the Premier Cru Creme. And this is in the same vein as this guy. I just started using this. I just got it and I was kind of pulling it out of my gratis stash because I just ran out of the Philosophy. And I do really like this. Again, I only use it at night, but I do really like it. As I'm getting older, I want a little bit more moisture on my skin at night. I'm also making sure that I drink a lot of water throughout the day. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I I'm getting progressively like super healthy. I've always kind of been healthy, but just, you know, with like a normal American like junk food habit. But I'm getting to the point where I'm like on another level. But so hydration is really important, and that's what I'm kind of getting at by that tangent. But yeah, just making sure I'm moisturizing. My skin's also, you know, aging, and I want to make sure that I'm not assuming because I'm oily I'm not hydrating enough, because a lot of times with oily skin it's dehydrated, and I can tell now, you know, what's what. So my skin honestly feels incredible. It's so soft, it's so supple. I don't have like texture issues anymore, and I owe it to a lot of this stuff. For eye cream, again, that varies kind of depending on what I've been given. Right now it's the Strivectin 360-degree tightening eye serum. I like this. I actually like it better than the fresh, not the new one, but the kind of gel one. I don't like that one as much, but I do like this one. I personally, I don't really have like a go-to favorite recommendation for an eye cream. It's kind of whatever works for you, but this is what I'm using right now. So in the morning, I wash my face. It's pretty much almost the entire routine. The only thing that changes is I wash my face with this or with Glamglow, depending on how my skin's feeling. Most of the time it's this. I do my toner, my Caudalie, my acne, and for moisture in the morning, I use the Perricone Face Finishing Moisturizer Tint. I love this stuff. It's incredible. It has little beads in it. I'll show you. That kind of mimic your skin tone. And if you're blonde and you have, or like, you don't have to be blonde. If you're somebody who has uneven skin tone, but you just want a little bit of coverage, I don't wear, like today, I don't have full coverage on anymore. I don't wear full coverage anymore unless I really, really, really want to look like a doll. You know, I will, but for the most part, as I've gotten older, I've just kind of, and as my skin's gotten better, I've just kind of been okay with just letting it show. So, you know, I'm kind of good with it. But I really love what this does. It's beautiful, moisturizes so nicely. Perricone has the most patents of any skincare line, so that says something. But this stuff is great, and it has SPF 30 in it, which is really, really lovely. I don't think this does. Okay, so that's my skincare routine. So in terms of masks, I use 2. I kind of try out a bunch of them from Sephora whenever, like, I talk to my skincare, you know, experts, and I ask them what they're loving, and I will take something home and try it. But the ones that I consistently go back to are by Bliss. It's the multifaceted anti-aging clay mask. This thing is so nice. It's just a really great kind of hit the reset button on your skin. It just really, it's not super detoxifying. It just makes your skin look really pretty. That's what I call it. It's just like when you just want your skin to look pretty again, put this on. When you need to get the crap out of your face, this guy. This is the Glamglow SuperMud cleanser. Everybody, or SuperMud treatment. Everybody and their brother talks about this. It's great. What makes these guys, the white ones, what the technology behind it, it's a pore matrix technology. So what happens is when you put it on your face and it dries down, that color shift is drying. It has a pore matrix technology in it. So what it does is it literally pulls like a magnet. It pulls all that stuff out of your pore. So when it's drying, you'll see almost like little freckles on your skin. This is the mask I'm talking about. And that's all the crap that it's pulled out of your pore. So then when you rinse it, and that's why it has such a specific, like, you know, removal process, because you have to rinse it off your face because it's pulling that crap out of your pore. The important thing to note is if you're using this, you need to use a moisturizer afterwards. Like, I don't care how oily you claim to be, use a moisturizer afterwards. If you are somebody who is more dry, but you still want to use this, get the hydrating one too. Put the hydrating one on sometimes overnight. You'll wake up in the morning and your skin will feel like a baby's ass. I'm serious. It's amazing. So yeah, so I wanted to kind of keep this video pretty short because I know there's a lot of information in it, and I know I've been like pow, 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 but that's my skincare routine, and I can honestly tell you every single one of these products I will buy again and again and again because I love them, and they're beautiful and they're great, and they've given me the best skin I've had in my life. To the point where I don't wear concealer. I wear, I'll do a video later about specifically my face routine now, but I just wear Perricone's No Foundation and Serum. with a little bit of under eye treatment from Dior, the Hydra Life BBI, and I top it off with some powder, and that's all I wear. So yeah, so that's a huge testament, because if you guys followed me in the past, you know I was wearing like sensual skin enhancer all over my face. I was layering powder foundations. I was like full coverage, you know, Barbie skin, and I just don't feel the need that I don't feel the need to do that anymore. So it's a huge testament to, you know, investing in skincare and taking good care of your skin. If you are curious about any of these products and you want to see if they would work for you, my truest, best recommendation is to go into a Sephora. Every single one of these products is you can buy at Sephora. Talk to a skincare expert. Ask, who's the skincare expert on staff here? Go talk to them. The reason I say that is because two things. One is they're the most trained, educated people you'll ever find, and two is they're unbiased. Sephora, the reason I work for Sephora, the reason why I'm an educator for Sephora is because we are paid to be unbiased. It's not my job to try to convince you to buy this product. It's my job to listen to you and to make sure that whatever I recommend to you is the best right thing for you specifically. So that's why I say go talk to them about skin, go talk to them about whatever, but listen to these people and kind of get a vibe. If you like the person and you trust them and you guys are getting along, go back to them, because I'm serious. I have clients every week, every other week, every whatever, that book appointments with me just because they want to almost just talk. They just want to, what do you think about this? And what do you think about that? Because they just, you find somebody you like and you just get along with them. It's like finding a stylist or a facialist or whatever. I have two people in skin that I go to and I love them dearly. One specifically, I will just, everything she says to me is gospel. She's fixed my face a couple of times and I swear by her. So yeah, so sorry for this information overload, but yeah, that's my advice to you, is if you want somebody who's going to shoot you straight, who's not paid to convince you to buy something, go to Sephora, because they're paid to be unbiased. That's why I work there. It's why I will continue to work there. It's why I love being an instructor there. It's my favorite thing ever. It's just, it makes me feel good. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and until next time, I'll see you later.